Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm RJ. I've got a trippy video for you today. We are returning to Grand Theft Auto 5 and the Red Arrow Trail. Last night we were investigating the Chiliad Mystery. It starts off right here at this pillar. You've got aliens around the side. The red arrow points to the alien hippie camp, and there's a Chiliad Mystery glyph on the bottom. Notice how it has the same symbol that you can find on the peak of the mountain. There's even an arrow on the left that points right towards the mountain. And then, of course, the wow signal on the right. So it all starts right here at this pillar, and it's going to take us to a clue that Rockstar will release something with the Chiliad Mystery in 2020. Dude, where's my chopper? There it is. We're going to get to the chopper, head to the next clue. So it starts off at that arrow, and then it's going to head to the alien hippie camp. Remember that it does have the wow signal. You can find that at the camp, so it's pretty obvious that that is the second step. Before we get into it, I have to give a quick shout out to everybody subscribed here at the channel. This video is going up on a Friday, so hope you have a good weekend. We're going to have a big live stream later on tonight. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button. That'll let you know as soon as it begins. Now, the arrow does take us directly over this house. This is the first place you meet Omega. Omega's probably involved. He gives you the space docker and then says, "I'll see you on the other side, brother." We never hear from him again. Here's the camp you can see on the right. That is the wow signal. The wow signal is basically proof that there's other life out there in outer space. But there's another arrow. On top of this pillar, it is the same pillar, aliens around the side, some other language that we will see later on in the video. But there's the red arrow. You got the second red arrow, and that is pointing us over in this general vicinity. You got Trevor's house, Mount Chiliad, and more arrows to come. So you got the liquor store, an illuminated red arrow. So do you think that that is the next arrow? It's up for debate, but it does seem pretty close and also very obvious, taking us to the location that we need to get to. So we're gonna fly over a motel. The motel does have an arrow, and that's where it gets confusing because it's pointing straight down. Now, I believe it's a misdirection. It's basically meant to point us a little bit more to the right. The sun is setting. I definitely recommend that you do this at night because you're going to want to see some lights at Slab City. Huge shout out to everybody who's helped out with the Chiliad Mystery in the past. You have so many different people who've uncovered secrets in this game. I think that there's more Easter eggs and mysteries in Grand Theft Auto 5 than in any other game. So here it is, Slab City. Now at this point we have 100%, and Trevor has blown this place up, so luckily you're not going to find any bikers, or hopefully nobody trying to shoot us as we investigate. Come in for a landing. Beware, guys, there are cougars in the area, so if you're not looking, it will pounce on you. It's happened to me many times, much like in Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you look at the motel sign in the front, you can see 6 stars, one on the top behind the light, and then 5 other stars along the side. Could it be that the 6th star is in Grand Theft Auto 5? This is the only Grand Theft Auto game that caps you at 5 stars. But here is the next arrow. It says range. So you got the next arrow. What is the range? The range is actually a stage that you can find here at Slab City. So let's head back here. Again, you want to come here with the lights on because that's one of the things that makes it so mysterious. You can see Chiliad in the background. A UFO will spawn there 3 o'clock a.m. as long as it's raining. And then you have the range. Now if you look at the stage, you can see 3 lights. Blue, burnt orange or red, and green. Those of course being the main colors from the characters. I think that's intentional. The colors of the main characters represented here. Now look at the posters in the back. Biker gang contest, talent show. Nothing too suspicious until you get to this poster right here. Los Santos 2020 with an alien on the front. Now back in 2013 when this game first came out, we found this poster and thought 2020, by then Grand Theft Auto 6 will be released, so it probably has nothing to do with Los Santos. But here we are, 2020. You can find this poster in the game. Will Rockstar come through and release something in 2020, possibly aliens coming to Los Santos? Back then, it didn't make sense. 2013, we were certainly hoping to have a new Grand Theft Auto by then, but these days we have no idea when they'll even announce GTA 6, let alone release it. I hope this comes true. You can also find this at Omega's house. Of course, I mentioned Omega earlier. You can find it in his neighborhood. So it's interesting. You can find it two separate places. And the Red Arrow Trail started with aliens. And here it is, aliens. Los Santos 2020. It is 2020. So will we get the aliens coming to Los Santos? I feel like that's a big deal. Rockstar has to come through. They got the poster in the game. And 2020 always stood out. Here we are. We're going to head back to the chopper. Hopefully it's still here. I hope it didn't disappear on us. And we better not get eaten by the Coug. Alright, back into the chopper. There's one more location where the red arrow actually points us towards. I don't think that's the end game. It takes us to the alien water towers in the back. They have the same exact language on it. You know, the Libertad, different graffiti. You got aliens all over it, different symbols that you can find at the alien hippie camp. So it definitely leads us to this one location. Now, during the day, you can find people doing yoga on the top. Now, the weird thing is, if you approach them, they just die out of nowhere. What's going on here? All right, we got the fuzz. I don't think they're coming after us for once. So let's land the chopper. It all takes you right here. The Red Arrow Trail ends right here. I feel the biggest clue of that is right in the middle. You have the red sign. The red arrows are clearly pointing us here. Symbols from the alien camp all over the silos with the aliens. There's the different graffiti and different yoga poses as well. I believe that matches up with the people doing yoga on the top. But here's the thing, guys. We have never unlocked anything at this location. For as mysterious as it is, we have never gotten anything here. There's one more sign right here on the side that says 78 and 10. We've been talking about time travel. 78 plus 10 is 88. Could we go 88 miles per hour? I have no idea, but I find it highly unusual that this is one of the most mysterious locations in the game. And it seems like the Red Arrow Trail either takes us here or the Los Santos 2020 poster. Again, I just wanted to show you this. This is a blast from the past, looking at one of the biggest mysteries. It goes unsolved. There's so much that is unsolved in Grand Theft Auto 5. We now have the Madame Nazar arcade game, and she is basically telling us that the Chiliad Mystery and the mysteries of Grand Theft Auto 5 go unsolved. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. It's actually a lot of fun recording it. Really miss doing these Chiliad Mystery episodes. Stay tuned. We'll have some big live streams here at the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Hit me up anytime on Twitter at TrippyComs. But more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends. Y'all come back now, you hear?